Hi, I'm Wild Bill, and I've been having a lot of trouble since I moved in here. I like Sharpsburg. I want to live in Sharpsburg. JJ Land has this building, the Bella Street Apartments, right on Main Street, right on the bus line. It's not ideal, but it's certainly better than where I was before. Well, there are three ongoing mysteries. There is the cracked and broken stairwell out front. One of them, of the two, is cracked and broken and looks really unsightly and bad, like dangerous. But you can't see it from the front. It's cracking on the inside as it faces the wall. So people outside don't see it. I see it because I come out my door and there it is. Another one is the sewer backflow. I got two serious staph infections from sewer backflowing into my tub when I was taking a shower. It backflows into my bathroom sink. It backflows into my bathroom tub. And at first I chalked it up to various things, but that isn't the third mystery. The third mystery is that my apartment keeps filling up full of literal clouds of cigarette smoke. And I mean bad, like it used to be at the Perry Social Club, where everybody was smoking. At 2 o'clock in the morning, there'd be a pall of smoke from about 5 foot off the floor to the ceiling. And you'd walk through it, you could cut it with a knife. Well, that's what it's like in my apartment, and I don't smoke cigarettes. I haven't smoked cigarettes for 19 years. Doctor told me to stop. I stopped. My lungs recovered. Even though I smoke weed, my lungs recovered because it was the cigarettes that were killing me. But now, since I moved here, my lungs have been bothering me. Periodically, I wake up choking chunks because my room is full of cigarette smoke. I don't know where it's coming from. So these are my three mysteries: the sewer backflow, the cracked stairway, and my apartment periodically filling up full of cigarette smoke. Now, I don't even pay attention to the backyard because it looks into other people's windows. So I don't go out there. I have my door blocked off with a curtain, so I don't look out the back window. I don't use that door. It's always been closed. Because some of the other tenants don't put curtains up. I'd be staring right in their bedroom. So I don't do that. I forget that that backyard exists. And therein lies the explanation for my problem. I hate cigarette smoke. I really do. It's not because I think cigarette smokers are worse than me, because I was a smoker for 35 years. I have nothing to say except, please don't blow it in my face. And somebody's blowing it in my face. It's coming right in my apartment. I don't know how that works. It's been freaking me out. Am I imagining it? Am I living in a Wild Bill fantasy that I pretend there's an emergency because I don't have enough excitement in my life or something? This is not the first time that I've had this problem, but this is the time I have an explanation for it. So those are my three problems. The cigarette smoke fills my apartment periodically. The sewers backflow periodically. And the stairwell outside, not the one on the right, the one on the left, is all cracked and broken from my side. You can see it's going to fall, but you can't see it from the parking lot. So these are the three mysteries of my apartment building, the Bella Street Apartments across from the U-Haul. Well, all three of those mysteries have the same solution. It's the same person. One of my other neighbors, who is vocal, was complaining about something in the building, and he had a good reason. He has problems too. And he said, well, you know where all the sewer backflow is coming from? And I was like, instantly, ears pricked up, eyes wide open, no, where did that come from? Because of my two staph infections that the doctor said almost killed me from sewer backflow into my tub. He said, yeah, the guy upstairs, his girlfriend has a cat, and she drops it off on him. He flushes the kitty litter down the toilet. Well, kitty litter absorbs water and blocks drains. This guy is the cause of my almost dying twice because he was too lazy to take the kitty litter to the dumpster. He just flushed it down the toilet, blocked all the drains, and has backed up the floor in the laundry room. Literally, turds were lying all over the laundry room because the sewers would back up every time. It's been filthy down there. It has been septic down there. They finally cleared it up, and it hasn't flooded since. We'll see. But it's because this guy has been dumping kitty litter down his toilet on the second floor. And us guys on the first floor were miserable because of it. And we didn't know till this guy heard the story and told me. So it's the upstairs neighbor that's causing the sewer backflow. Well, he goes to the dollar store and brings home water, a lot of it, like lazy man's load, way too much of it. And then he tows it up the stairs, this labor of Hercules. I can hear it. This heavy thing is slamming against the wheels or slamming against the back of the stairs, slamming against the back of the stairs. And so he's been doing this for 10 years. And so the one stairway, the one he uses, is all cracked and the concrete's dropping off at the back because he's been effectively hitting it with a sledgehammer every day every couple days for all these years. Boom, boom, boom. And nobody ever figured this out. How could you? Nobody wants to follow anybody around to see what he's doing. But here this guy is causing the sewer backflow and he's causing the erosion of the stairwell. All right. Well, my apartment keeps filling up full of clouds of smoke periodically. No rhyme, no reason. Just late at night I wake up choking clogs of dried mucus out of my throat like I used to when I was smoking cigarettes and like I had stopped having that problem for 15 years until I moved in here. And then I started getting clouds of cigarette smoke. I mean, sometimes it's in the bathroom, sometimes it's in the bedroom, sometimes it's in the front room, and it sits around me, and I choke. I'm like, where's this coming from? My eyes are burning. Where's all the cigarette smoke coming from? Well, I walk out to the front. Nobody's out on the ledge. Nobody's smoking. I can't smell cigarette smoke in the parking lot. Where the hell is the smoke coming from? I get out of the laundry room because my apartment's pretty close to it. Maybe it's leaking through the ground. No, doesn't smell like it in the laundry room either. Where the heck is the cigarette smoke coming from? Now realize cigarette smoke is my enemy. It caused severe lung damage. I quit. That lung damage started to repair itself. Now I'm old and I don't heal as well. And I'm being forced to endure that damage again by somebody else. Not even my cigarettes. And there's a lot of it. So it's not like somebody's smoking in the distance and I'm getting little hints of it. There are literal clouds of cigarette smoke filling my apartment. It's been driving me nuts. Am I hallucinating? Did I have a stroke? And now I'm smelling things from the old days. Because that happens. I'm at the age. So I asked my friend, who's a smoker, do you smell cigarette smoke? She's like, oh no, Bill, I don't smell smoke. And I've begun to doubt my sanity, even in my senses, which are pretty powerful. Well, doggone. Last night it wasn't my ultra-sensitive nose that found out the source of the cigarette smoke. It was my ultra-sensitive ears. That's right. I was freaking out about the cloud of cigarette smoke in my apartment because it's going to kill me. Secondhand smoke is really bad for you, especially if you were a smoker. And there's no ventilation for it. I open the back window, it pours in. I open the front door, it doesn't pour out. The air patterns are carrying it straight into my apartment and not letting it go easily. So I'm smoking this guy's cigarettes. And I hate cigarettes. And I don't want them. Well, it's the guy upstairs again. Last night, as I was freaking out and thought, well, I have to go to sleep, I went to lay down, and as I went to lay down, I could hear a familiar sound, faint. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's that guy. I'd know that sound anywhere. He's killing himself with cigarettes. And so his lungs are very damaged, and he has to stop and breathe like that outside my door before he goes upstairs. Well, I heard that sound last night. There were clouds of cigarette smoke coming out his back window, and the wind was carrying them straight in my back door because it's not sealed. It was coming in clouds. The bathroom was full of cigarette smoke. My bedroom was full of cigarette smoke. Literally full of it, like the whole cloud of his whole cigarette had come into my apartment. And that's exactly what's happening. He blows it out the window down. He leans and he blows it down. It comes right in my door. And I don't have any ventilation. My main ventilation is the back window. because the front window is very difficult to get to, and I have to keep a board in it to keep it locked because the locking mechanism doesn't work. It's a headache to open and close. All the blinds are in front of it, and they fall down if I mess with them. So I don't use that window. I keep it sealed. I keep the blinds closed. The cigarette smoke wasn't coming in my air conditioner, which I worried about. It's coming in through my back door and back bathroom window, neither of which is sealed. It's this guy leaning out his back door, upstairs, going, as though the cigarette is a demon, and it has got him. It's got him. It's going to kill him. It's killing him now. But it's not done. It has to kill somebody else too, as many people as it can. And the vagaries of the wind have found a way to kill somebody else. It's driving his smoke right into my apartment. So I'm angry. I have every reason to be. This guy has twice tried to kill me now, and he's ruining the building. Wait. In a very twisted way, it makes me feel good about myself because I'm not the nuisance neighbor. But this guy is a danger to everybody. And I'm going to have to confront him. And I'm going to have to do it calmly. And I don't feel calm about this. I'm very angry. He's been doing this to me for 4 years, and I've been freaking out, wondering where it's coming from, or is it not coming from anywhere and I'm making this up? It's him. Because I really gotta have that cigarette. Literally, I'm not making that noise up. I'm not exaggerating that noise to make fun of him. He literally makes that noise. That's how badly his lungs are impacted. And now I have to confront him. This is a pain in the dick. City living is a bitch.